Hello Marvel fans and card collectors, I'm Tom Max, and today we're unboxing two of the 2022, or this actually came out 2023, Fleer Ultra Avengers Blaster Packs, two of them. So yeah, I did a one on the hobby box, and just here is the two of the blaster packs to see what we get in the set. So as usual, let's get the dimension out first, and now talk a little bit more about what we know about these sets. Alright, so these are blaster packs. These are fairly the same size as you see for other blaster packs. We're talking about 3.5 inches wide, 5 inches tall, and a little bit less than 3 inches thick boxes. So this is part of the Fleer Ultra the Avengers set. Check my other video for the hobby box. So these are thicker cardstock sets of themed around Avengers, and as usual with these hobby packs from Upper Deck, you know, you get exclusive parallels in here. In this case, it's the orange parallel, but you do lose a lot of the other inserts that you normally get from hobby packs, and something like some more, or if you have them, you get like a lower hit rate for them. So, but you know, you get a high chance of getting a exclusive parallel from these box pack only. All right, so let's see here. This is what a box looks like. So it has both a vertical and a horizontal side, as shown here. And let's have a look here first. So this is what the front looks like. We have Fleer Ultra Avengers. We got Scarlet Witch, Captain Marvel, and Doctor Strange on the cover. You talk about the all-new original art base set, which is these throughout the whole set. You have 6 cards per pack and 3 packs per box, so it's really light. And then on top here we have Fleer Ultra Avengers. Same thing, 6 cards per pack, 3 packs per box. On this side we have one of the inserts that we can look at. This one is the Universal Power Supreme, and this is for Vision, of course. Let me close that down here. On this side we have a close-up picture of Strange, which is what his card will look like. And then here's 2 other inserts we could get. One is the Ultra Power, which highlight Scarlet Witch, Black Widow, and some of these images you kind of familiar see it across through multiple sets. I know this one they use it for Top uses this image for Black Widow in 2024 Chrome. And then you got these metal plates called Jambalaya. In this case, this is for Falcon before he became Captain America. On this side, you get another insert called Greatest Battles, which have pair up 2 characters. In this case, is always one's Avengers and one is a big bad. In this case, they use Hawkeye to represent Avengers versus Ultron. And then down here, you have the breakdown of all the inserts and ratios that you get from the set. So automatically, you still get a green foil, but you will get exclusive orange foil. As I mentioned, a lot of the things that you normally get will not be here. The autos seem to be all written off. You get the chest piece, you get the Jambalaya, you get the medallions, you get the ones that were highlighted on the side. Sometimes you get chases, but concerned with some of the page I'm looking on online says you don't get the sketch card and those from here. So even if it is, the hit rate is probably much lower as we expected. And then bottom here you got your social media connection suggestions and your barcode and your, I think that's the serial number for this set that this was printed. Alright, so that's the box. Alright, without further ado, let's unleash these cards to see what we get. So let's see what I have first box. Hopefully this might be a short video, because like I said, there is 6, it only says there's 3 packs per box and 6 cards per pack, so we'll see. And these will use a little bit more of a thicker premium wrap. I'm having a little bit hard time peeling this off. Somebody can't really tear that easily, so that's interesting. Because normally the other ones we get really just tears off really fast, easily. All right, yeah, they're talking about 3 big packs here. They always have a divider in here to protect it from being squished. Alright. Alright, you know what? Let me get this ready first. I'll keep it separate so we kind of know what we could get in one box. So here's the first 3. And while I'm doing this, I want to take this opportunity so you guys don't just see me do nothing in silence. I want to just talk about my thank you for staying to checking out this video. Hope you like these kind of videos. If you do, if you leave a like and subscribe, helps out the channel, and you get notification when we issue any new videos. We do unboxing of Marvel, of course, as you see here, DCs. We do anime cards and some other random card sets that we find that we think are interesting. Yeah, feel free to check out those after the video. Alright, let's see. Alright, how we're doing lighting. Looks okay so far. Not too much. Alright. Let's start with the left side. I'll put this on here, so in the frame. Alright, so these, since they're cardstock, I'm gonna have to cut them just so in case I don't, you know, bend the corners just by trying to tear the box. Oh, the pack. Yes, and the pack looks like here. It looks exactly the same as the vertical part of the box, blaster box. So Captain Marvel, Doctor Strange, and Scarlet Witch. On the back, you got your information of the product, and then you get your ratio up here as well, as is on the box. All right, first pack. Okay, you see it's pretty much loaded. Actually, I think there's only 5 cards in here. Maybe there's a Ultra Power or some insert that is really thin. Alright, so let's see here. It looks like we got the hits. Yep, in there. Alright. Okay, let me just do it exactly how it came out. It came out like this. So we got, first of all, we get, that is Agent 13, also known as Sharon Carter. So you got the character, you got these silver foiling there. I believe you get a different parallel, it's a different color. You got Agent 13, the name down here, and the set here. Alright, nice, cool. These are original arts, almost like paint arts. And then the back, you get this information. So she's card number 1. Name Agent 13, Origin Power, Comic Universe, some flavor text, and one of the, I'm not sure if that's the first appearance. No, not the first appearance, but this is one of the, I guess, highlighting comic cover, and it does say card front art is by Crystal Faye, so that's a great thing that they're crediting the artist. And then you got your Fleer Marvel logo down here, and this, so you know which set this was from. Alright, so that's nice. Agent 13. Next we got a White Tiger. Alright, again it's a silver, so this is the basic parallel. Back of the card. Alright, you can see it's cardstock, yes. So this one, this corner here on my thumb is a little bit already sort of warping out. So kind of be careful when you use these. Oh, okay, so we get a Ultra Star of Thor on our first insert. And yes, this is a thin card, so that's correct. They got 6 cards in here. So this is what the back looks like. The front is just super foiling. And then, okay, we get a green. This is called the Artist Spotlight. So you got the Fleer here, you got Artist Spotlight, the title of it, and you got George Perez. This is the artist that draw these 3 arts covers. So it's like 3, highlight them out. Got this interesting border, off cut, obviously. Then you look at the back, you get more information, and 4 covers at this time. Oop. Next we got another insert. This is for Wonder Man, first appearance. Is this, yep, it's the first appearance. This kind of says here on the background. This is Wonder Man first appearance comic. Wonder Man himself. the Fleer set name, Wonder Man, and I think that is this comic, Avengers 1963, number 9. And then the back, you have a close-up of Wonder Man and a little bit more information. Alright, then we have another base. This one is Maria Hill at the bottom. Card number 42. And this was the one card I got a red artist auto from the hobby box. If you want to see it, check out that video. Alright, next pack. Alright, this one has 6 thick cards. So I'm gonna... Okay, so I'm gonna move the last one up to the front since that's in our base. Then we'll have the hits on the back. So we got Loki here. Loki in his old classic costume style. Card number 39. We then have Mephisto. Interesting face he has in this card. Card number 43. We then get a Thor, classic Thor, on the silver base. Card number 77. And then, ooh, we got a insert of the greatest battles of the, what was it? The Registration Act versus Avengers. So this is from the Civil War. Cap and Iron Man, 2 different sides fighting each other. And this, you can see through the foiling, this should be the orange parallel. Even the lightning up here are in orange. Yes, it is. We got Registration Act versus Avengers, Greatest Battle, EB2, the card number here, the cover, flavor text, everything, and then it tells you it is numbered. This one is 518 out of 549. Pretty high number set, but that's cool. Okay, let me give it a little more room here. All right, and the next one, ooh, we got Venom on the green. So Venom guys get his card in this set. Greens are not numbered. A2, and that is a classic cover of Venom. And then we have a different insert. This is called the Silver Age Avengers. So this is highlighting Avenger characters, but going back to using their first like classic or Silver Age, just images. So this one is Scarlet Witch, how she normally looked back then. Got Scarlet Witch down here. On the back, you have a slightly different background. Alright. It is a base, but it is a big character. So, last pack for this box on the left. Alright. I'm gonna, and you know, since these seem to be like overly packed, I'm just gonna give it more room before I pull these out. Okay, let's see here. Okay, we have Hercules, Greek god, demigod. Kind of see him in a lot of sets. Card number 48. We got the High Evolutionary. So you don't just get Avengers, you can also get Avengers fill-ins. So High Evolutionary. who has a Marvel Studio part. Card number 28. We then get Gamora from the Guardians of the Galaxy. Card number 23. And, ooh, we got, these are called the medallions. So medallions, this character can't take a lot of space, but normally we can see the ones that are like smaller. You get full body in here, and the whole card in the back is silver or a different color, depends on parallel. So for a blaster, you only get the base medallion parallel, which is silver. And this one we got Korvac. Alright, you can see there is technically a medallion circle in the back there, but this is covered by the character, and you can roughly see the imprint of the Avengers set logo there. This is what the back looks like. It calls out medallion. This one does not number, but with different colors you could get a number. And that's limited to hobby box. Alright, next one we get a green parallel of Luke Cage. Card number 40. And then we end with a greatest battle of X-Men versus Avengers. There is another hobby box set of Marvel Allegiance, which is focused on this specific case or storyline of X-Men versus Avengers. And in this case, you have, yes, Cyclops representing, who has this power up. If you know that Phoenix Force kind of deal that X-Men kind of deals with, versus the leader of Avengers, Captain America. And the box here, ooh, we got a nice cover of Captain America versus Wolverine. Again, not numbered. Alright, so that's the first set. Let me quickly just leave some of these up. Let's leave that. Let's leave the Ultra Power. I'll stack these back up. Alright, and that's the first box. Moving on to this set. Keep that there. Oh, we got a die cut here. Let's leave that for a little bit. Let's see if we get any other ones. If not, I will leave that to the end. Okay, 5 cards, so this should have Ultra Power in here as well. Let's have a look. Alright, from the back we got the Grandmaster. Card number 24. Luke Cage on the base. Skip that because you saw that. We got Hyperion on the silver base. Card number 32. Next we got an Ultra Star of Patriot. Thought that was Captain America for a second, but that is Patriot. I've never seen him have this uniform before. Patriot, yeah, remember he is more of the Young Avengers, but he doesn't have this kind of like full body suit. That's kind of cool. So Patriot on the Ultra Star. I know some of these might be short print than others, maybe. All right, so we got that, and then we have a greatest battle of Scarlet Witch versus Avengers on the green. Wonder this is the House of M series, where Scarlet Witch kind of pretty much rewrote reality, and the Avengers need to step in to sort of try to save people and sort things out. So that's the greatest battle. We got a green, again not numbered. And then we got another greatest battle. We got Onslaught versus Avengers. Onslaught, a pretty cool overpowered villain, a combined force of Xavier, Professor X, and Magneto. And this is an old storyline, if I recall, because you don't really see Onslaught that much nowadays. Actually, the first time I was introduced to him, it was through Marvel versus Marvel Superhero, the arcade game, because he's like the final boss. Pretty cool. All right, next pack. Got our 6 cards. Any base on the back there? Yep. We got Doctor Strange on the base. As I got showed, this is, so he's in front of the window of the sanctuary, and then this is him studying. So this is the base of Doctor Strange on silver. Card number 54. Then got Venom on the silver. We got Captain America on the silver base. Card 11. We got a medallion of Tigra, or Tigra. Silver, not numbered. Then we got a green parallel of Red Skull holding the Tesseract. Card number 57. And then we did get another artist spotlight. This is for Sal Buscema, and this is silver. Alright, that leaves this pack with a die cut. A die cut in this set is the chess pieces. So there are like rook, king, pawns, and all that. So we'll see what we get. And actually, okay, so it looks like I have to go that way to leave it on the bottom. So we have Maria Hill on the green. We got the silver, now we got the green. The back is the same, by the way, so that's why I'm kind of skipping it. We get, ooh, this is new, Earth's Mightiest spin-off of the Young Avenger. So this is kind of the Patriot that I'm familiar with. This is a new design Patriot I haven't seen before. So I got Patriot, Hawkling, Iron Lad, and Wiccan. I guess I'll put that over here. Then we get Norvar on the silver base. Card number 60. We got, ooh, this almost looks like a sketch, but this is not a sketch. Again, this is original art. We got Spectrum. We also know her as Monica Rambeau, or also known as Photon. And then I recently learned there was a time, well, if you look at the another plug to another Marvel set, Allegiance, the Secret War, she was called Miss Marvel, or Captain Marvel, sorry, I think Captain Marvel. So she has lost a name, same person. Card number 67. See, Captain Marvel. That's her name back then. And now go by Spectrum in this set. Alright, let's look at the die cut. We got Korvac again on a die cut. This is a chess piece, a villain pawn. So this is a pawn. So these are die cuts, and you got a foiling there, checkerboard, nice, fitting the theme. On the back, this is what it looks like. I don't think these are numbers or have a serial parallel. So yeah, so this is for villain pawn, Korvac. And then last we get a purple man, orange parallel. Interesting, we hit him. Card number 52. Serial number is 269 out of 549. Purple man. Alright. 1 second, just gonna sleeve these up first, and then we'll have a little recap. So looks like you, in these blaster pack, you will mostly get at least one orange parallel. It's either going to be a base card or a insert under the greatest battle. So yeah, so we got at least 3 or 4 base cards or green parallel in every pack. So we got a lot of those. We got, this time we got 2 greatest battle, so that's 2 inserts of that. We got a artist spotlight. We get a ultra star insert. Looks like we get that for 1 per box. We get a medallion, 1 per box as well. This is an insert we only got from this set, so you can either get Earth Mighty spin-off, chess piece in this box, and the orange parallel. On the first box we got the orange greatest battle insert. We got a ultra star, 1 spot artist spotlight, so that can be a, I think that we can see that as an average. We got 1 greatest battle. We swap an insert to a first appearance insert. We got our medallion, and then we also got a, I think you could consider it as a high series of Silver Age Avengers Scarlet Witch. Yeah, I'll say that's a high series number because that's over 100. Alright, so that's it for these 2 boxes of the Avengers, Fleer Ultra Avengers. Like I said, these have a lot lower hit rates for inserts, parallels. We didn't get the more rare inserts, the jambalaya, that is a metal plate. We did not hit the Universal Power Supreme, but we got the greatest battle, we got the medallion, and we got a chess piece. Alright, so that's all for this video. Hope you like it. Thank you for staying tuned to this part of the video. As usual, if you like these videos, please leave a like and subscribe. Also check out other videos on our channel. Helps the channel out. And yeah, by subscribing you get notified whenever a new video drops. And we do a lot of different videos, so hope you guys like these and check them out. Other than that, well, as we always say here, embrace a little surprises in life. We still get some good insert. I'm not sure how to say, but you know, I kind of would have expected a little bit more parallels hit, but I guess, you know, for sometimes different set are built differently, so maybe this is a set that is built with a really lower hit rate. But overall, try to enjoy it. Like these, I like never seen this one before, so that's a nice hit. Get a pawn die cut. All right, thank you again. Thank you for checking it out. Hope you take care and catch you on the next video. All right, bye.